Anybody?
Hi, it's a question for Nicola from my daughter. She wondered what it was like working with Anthony Ainley. Because, as I say, there's so many different incarnations and they all bring something to it. But she just wondered what it was like working with him.
Yes, I was lucky to start my first story with the Master, which was a character that I recognised. And Anthony Ainley really suits me because he's starting in a show like Doctor Who. This was my first week television work ever, and I was getting so much advice, left, right and centre. Feeling a little swamped because drama school in those days was not for the television. I was prepared for theatre, but not for television. And Anthony Ainley took me aside and he was very nice to me and said, I bet you're getting a lot of your time at the moment. And I said, yes, I am. He said, I've got some advice for you. Don't take on it. He said, just do whatever you did in the audition, just do whatever feels right for you, just sit with your gut and don't worry about anything else. And in a way, that was a bit of a relief, because I was like holding over 357 minutes that people had just given me. So he was very charming to work with, and very nice, and very welcoming, and the first story.
Thanks very much.
I wondered which was your most memorable storyline you involved in?
Always interesting that word, memorable, and for what reason? I suppose I will just discuss my most painful story, which made it quite memorable because I got turned into a bird, and on top of all the deep fun of being slightly claustrophobic and having to have one of those masks on and breathe through your nostrils and a straw for an hour, which was not the most fun I've ever had. But I've got a slightly, very slightly crooked nose and one side bone is just fractionally bigger than the other. And you wouldn't really notice it except that you've got like 10 tons of clay over your face. And I could feel this mask pressing down on my nose, getting a bit of a nose ache after the end of the hour. And the head of the makeup department who came this lovely mask. And when she peeled it off, she was no joke, and I was like, oh, Stuart. That's what had happened during the hour. This, most of the pressure from this had just pushed itself onto my bone and given me this lovely black eye. So I had the BBC makeup department had to explain to the producer, and she said this especially good for that. Black eye when we were filming tomorrow. So that was bad enough, and then the fact that we had to then put these 3 different masks on, covered in feathers, with glue stuck all over my face. It was probably my most memorable costume, I could say.
How does that make you feel, Sarah, hearing all about having put comical type costumes on?
I'm quite lucky with my master. I mean, the toughest one is probably when you have the molding for the mask. Yeah, that's hard because especially if you're a little bit claustrophobic. I mean, when I think about it, I get a little bit claustrophobic, but when you're under it, you kind of go into your own world. But it's like you can't hear anything, you can't see anything. You've got these tiny little holes to breathe through. It's quite a strange experience, but yeah, for the angel and everything, it wasn't too bad. There was one mask where I was using one of the other girls' masks. It must have been a bit smaller than mine because they had to really pull it back. So that meant that my nose was quite pushed down on my face and my ears were kind of kicked back, and that was the most pleasurable experience. But otherwise.
A question for Michael, actually. You were peers, weren't you, in Statesman? I was just wondering what it was like being beaten up by Rick.
Great. It was good. I think those scenes in the office were probably the most enjoyable. And they took the longest to shoot because, we just used to look into each other's eyes and just break up with laughter. Because some of the things he had to do, I had my arse set on fire, I had myself, he threw me through the windows of Parliament, he stamped a red hot stamp on my head, I had my fingers crushed in a filing cabinet, I had a trout, it was a full-size salmon whacked across my head. But it was all, it was all done extremely well. And I have to say, I really miss it. It was a terrible thing that happened to him. But looking back, he was one of the most generous comedians I worked with. I said this on Facebook and Twitter. A lot of comedians that you work with, a lot of comedy actors, are very about themselves, which is fine. It's about their comedy, and the one you get into me laugh, but I'm the star. Rick wasn't like that at all. He was a total team player, and he would sit back and he would wait for the laugh that was going to come, because I was a reactor. I was reacting on what he did, and the laughs often came after what he did to me. But he was really, really lovely actor to work with, and I miss him very much.
This one's for Michael. Did you feel compelled, obviously not only to become an actor, but obviously to want to get into Doctor Who because of that for your father?
The answer to that is yes. I think it was in the blood. My brother had gone through the same training at the Art Theatre in London, and I was at one point thinking about the science side, doing science, but I think the Troughton blood is so sort of, thick on acting. As my nephews are quite a few of them actors. Harry Melling, who is my sister's boy, is in Harry Potter as Dursley. We've got Sam Troughton, who was in Robin Hood. We've got William Troughton, who is a very successful stage actor at the moment. And hopefully the list will go on with all the grandchildren. I've just got a grandson, and hopefully he'll follow in everybody's footsteps and it'll become a huge dynasty. But yes, the answer to that is yes. I was very inspired by what Dad did. It affected me. The excitement of going to the studio and seeing him on stage, and it definitely was a factor.